Hello and welcome to another cooking video. Um, so I'm recording on my webcam today, just the last and first bits because it's so much easier than like holding my phone up there. Um, Today I'm going to attempt to cook some Coldharbour Daedrat snacks, which in the game use small game, apple and garlic. As I said before, I'm a vegetarian, so I'm making mine with veggie sausages, apple and garlic. I don't have the highest hopes just because it sounds really gross, so we'll have to wait and see how it goes. So we're going to be using flour. This is a mix of baking powder and bicarbonate soda. It's got some salt, pepper and mustard powder, some apple, which I've chopped up, some butter and cheese, some sausages. They're vegetarian and I chose the Lincolnshire sausages because they have got sage and parsley in them, so they smell like Christmas. They're very nice. Got some buttermilk, we've got some free range eggs, and we've got some garlic paste because I have no idea how to use garlic so I bought it already mashed up. So the first thing, what I have read about making cakes, because if you look at the picture of these Daedrat snacks, they look like cakes. So what I've read for making cupcakes is to mix all of the dry ingredients together first, and then mix the wet ingredients and then add them together. So these are my dry ingredients. I just need to tip them all in together like that and mix them up. Hopefully that is right. So that's all mixed together. That was very easy. And then we need to do the wet ingredients, which I guess is the eggs. I've basically taken, I've looked at recipes all over the place for different cakes and stuff. I've removed sugar because I don't think we really want to be having sugar in this like a normal cake. But yeah, if you look at it, it looks like a little fairy cake, but it's got meat, garlic, apples in it. So right, there's our eggs. So you mix the eggs up. Oh, there is a huge bit of shell in there. Try and get that out. Okay, so mix those up. I've got a thing for having shell in my eggs. I'm sure I just saw another bit in there. Yeah. Okay. So we mix up the eggs until they're all, I don't know, look like they're mixed up. I'm hoping two's going to be enough. Maybe we'll have to add more, I don't know. Now the butter, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to melt it or whether it'll be okay as it is. I might actually try and melt it because it's quite hard. Okay, I'm going to quickly melt the butter. Okay, so I've semi-melted the butter. I just put it in the microwave for a few seconds just to melt it a bit because it was so hard. So it's not completely melted, it's just kind of sloppy. Now, the measurements, when I was looking for measurements of this stuff, I was just basically looking at, like I said before, normal cake recipes. And the only ones I could really find, for some reason, I was really struggling to find any that had normal measurements. And it just said like cups, like however many cups, and I wasn't really sure how much that was. So to be fair, a lot of this is like, I'd have no idea how much butter that was I just used. So we're going to keep our fingers crossed and hope that despite not really knowing what the hell I'm doing, it might turn out nicely, because I didn't know what I was doing with the last one and that one turned out very nice indeed. Okay, buttermilk. I don't even know what buttermilk is. I've never seen it before. And it looks like yogurt. And it smells like yogurt. So I guess I'm just going to tip some of that in there. I don't know how much. It's quite a big pot, so I've only put like half of it in there. But I saw some people putting it in their cakes and I thought, yeah, I have no idea what it is, but it might be interesting to try it out. Okay. It does just look and smell like yogurt, to be fair. It actually smells horrible. Like really strong yogurt. Okay, so now we put the dry ingredients in there with the wet ingredients, I suppose. So all this flour and stuff, I'm going to tip in there. Oops. And mix it all up. And hopefully it'll kind of resemble cake mix. Okay, to me this looks like cake mix, which is nice. I mean, without the sugar, of course. So now it's time to add the other bits. So these veggie sausages, I'm going to chop these in half. Well, probably more, like cut them into chunks. And then we'll add those to the mixture as well. I don't know if I'm going to use all of these. I'm not quite sure. I have cooked them already. So they're cooked veggie sausages. I guess they shouldn't really be too big. I'll cut them into really small bits. So I will probably turn the camera off whilst I do that, because it's probably going to take a while to chop them all. Okay, so there's the sausages all chopped up on my chopping board, bit of a mess. I'm going to put the cheese in first because I'm a bit worried that it won't all mix up properly otherwise. I'm choosing like grated cheddar cheese. So we mix that in, and the apple as well. In we go with the apple. Oh, and the garlic. I almost forgot the garlic. Okay, so I'm going to squirt some garlic in there. Hopefully that's not too much, it does seem like quite a lot. Okay, it's the garlic and the veggie sausage. I'm just going to chuck all of the veggie sausage in there. This is going to be a really bizarre cake. Well, cakes. Little fairy cakes. Okay, so I'm just going to mix all of this up now. Okay, so here is my fairy cake tray, which I have put a bit of oil in and rubbed it around in each of them, and now I'm just going to put the mix in the little fairy cake holes, and then I'm going to put it in the oven. I'm really hoping that actually something happens, but I've got this dreadful feeling because it's got so many weird ingredients in this that it's just not going to rise like a cake should. But, you know, we'll keep our fingers crossed. We will stay optimistic and hope that this comes out brilliantly. Okay, so here they are, ready to be cooked. I have no idea how long they're going to take. Some people said 15 minutes to cook fairy cakes. Some people said 25 minutes. Some people were even saying over half an hour. So I'm just going to have to keep an eye. And I will see you soon when they're cooked. So here we are. These are the finished Coldharbour Daedrat snacks. They don't actually look too bad, but my whole house smells absolutely awful now because they really do not smell good. Let's find out how they taste. Okay, so it's time to try them. I'm actually a bit scared about trying it. I've never smelled anything like this before in my life. It smells really bizarre. So we're gonna go for it. Here it is. So, and just see how it looks inside. That's the inside. You see a few little bits of apple and sausage. Okay, let's go for it. You know, actually, it's not bad. It's a little bit weird. I mean, it's a strange tasting thing. Do you know what it reminds me of? Like breakfast. That's my dog, and he hasn't even eaten any. He's just wanting to. He's staring at it. It tastes kind of like breakfast. This bit's got a proper bit of apple, so I'm going to try that as well. Definitely bad. I mean, it doesn't smell great. It smells not great. It tastes all right. I think I might be getting better at this cooking thing. I mean, this doesn't taste too bad at all. Um, I'm not sure I'd ever make it again. It's not something that I'm like, oh, I love it. I'm going to make this all the time. But it's not awful. It does taste all right. So, yeah, not a huge success, but not a complete failure either. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. If you have any suggestions for my next recipe, then please let me know in the comments. I've had some really kind people who have like offered to send me pages from the official cookbook, or have actually sent me like the written down recipes from the cookbook. It was so sweet of you. Thank you so much. But for me, I think the enjoyable thing about doing this is making it up. I kind of love making up the recipes, especially like the ones with the really weird ingredients like this one. So if there are any recipes in the game that you would like to see me attempt to make, then please do let me know in the comments, and I will definitely try to make them. So thank you again for watching, and I hope that you have a really brilliant week. It's halfway through the week now. I hope the rest of your week is brilliant at least. Yeah, goodbye.